Hey, give me 1 second, please. Hey Siri, set a timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes starting now.
Beautiful. I'm gonna set this over here. Prepare my cocoon self in the cocoon chair. Doing. Alright. I guess that's gonna work. Whew. Oh, really cocoony. I'm in a cocoon right now with this thing here. So cozy. God damn it, this is nice. Video log of the day number 277 of the video log of the progress of the habits, the experimentation of doing one thing for 100 days. If that thing would change my life, if I kept doing this whatever thing, you know, meditation, 10-minute meditation for 100 days, how does my life, or how is it gonna change, you know? Is it gonna be a big change? Is it gonna really impact only 10 minutes doing these things for 100 days? Reading for 10 minutes every day for 100 days, you know, doing 10 push-ups every day for 100 days, writing a book for 10 minutes every day, you know, no AI, no nothing like that, just pure organic things, everything, you know, like enjoying your life like that. Walking 10 minutes every day, journaling 10 minutes every day. What would happen if you do those things for 100 days? Would that make a difference in your life? Is that gonna make you feel, see, perceive, think in a different way just because you started doing that? That's the experiment of this vlog. And 277 days doing these things. Yeah, definitely there's a change. There's a big change. There's a big change when you start doing these things. But so part of this vlog, part of this experimentation, of course, it's me recording the experiment. You know, if I did the things that I said that I was gonna do, to see and to manage and to record the changes, if I've been doing them, and if I don't, why? You know, there's factors that I have to include in the vlog, and I have to be honest with myself, because this is the experiment, you know. The days that I don't do them, I'll say them in the next day of the vlog. But today I already did my Duolingo. That I don't do 10 minutes, but I did it. It's part of the habits. Did the Duolingo, did the 10-minute meditation, did 20 push-ups and 10 sit-ups. Sit-ups? The abs? Yeah. Then I read my book, Map of Bones, 10 minutes, a little more than 10 minutes today. Then I did my new habit, 10 minutes. Then I wrote in my journal for 10 minutes as well. And then I did my writing in the book, set a timer for 10 minutes. A guide to stay committed for a lifetime. No, it's called Set a Timer for 10 Minutes. A guide on how to stay committed for a lifetime. That was the title of subtitle that I put to the book. I find it quite funny, but it's powerful, and it's a progress. It's a experimentation. This life is an experiment, you know. This life is having fun, you know, reaching out to your goals, you know, achieving your dreams, taking steps, making them happen, and then getting some more, you know, learning how to enjoy life to its fullest, you know, you creating the path, you know, of how you like things to be done in your life, how you like living life. It's not an easy thing, because you're gonna have to sit down one day and think, am I living the life that I want to live, or am I just living the life that I just, you know, carried away with, you know, not really thinking one day, is this what I want, you know? And if it's not, then what am I supposed to do to change it? Then you'll have to think, well, what do I want in this life? And it's a process, and it's a dialogue, and it's a little battle of excuses with your ego. But if your ego is not humble enough, then you might just stay in the same point that you are, you know. But if you're changing, and if you're progressing, and if you are constantly doing things to improve yourself, then you're gonna be enjoying life in such a degree. At least that's part of the experimentation that I've been feeling the past days. Hey Jorge, ¿cómo estás?
Bien, ¿y tú qué rollo?
Bien, aquí ando grabando un vlog que me grabo casi todos los días, de hecho.
Ah, ¿sí?
Sí,
Órale.
sí, en YouTube subo un vlogcito aquí.
Ah, luego me dices para verlo.
Sí,
¿no?
sí.
Y para que me enseñes esas mamás, me gustan a mí.
Sí,
Te voy a enseñar unas cosillas que tengo muy suave del Uber.
va.
¿Estás ocupado?
Me faltan...
No, dale.
Sí, me faltan como... Es que lo grabo 10 minutos nada más.
No,
Me
dale,
quedan
dale, yo entiendo.
3 minutitos y ahorita hablamos de eso.
Yo entiendo.
Buena. I'm talking to my neighbor, George, and hey, he might start doing his vlog. I can see that, I can perceive it. So after I did my new habit, and I did then I did the writing in the book set a timer for 10 minutes. I was writing about the pathways, about the neuronal pathways that we create every time we repeat something, every time we take an action on the same thing on a daily basis. Those neuronal connections, those pathways in neurons, they get stronger. And so it is easy to walk, as a concept, to walk that same route, you know. In the book that I'm writing, I put the analogy as what Tony Buzman, the guy that wrote the book of the mind maps, he talks about that. He talks about thinking of it as a jungle. So in the jungle, there's so much density of trees, life, bushes, grass, vines, so many things. And if you want to go walk one path, you're gonna have to get your machete, you know. You're gonna have to start doing some hard work to create a little path, you know. You're trying to go somewhere. You're trying to survive, you know. Maybe you're gonna try to get some water near the river or something like that, you know, or maybe find your way back, or whatever it is. You're gonna have to create a path, and maybe you have like a starting point, and when you start doing that path with a machete, the first time you go and create that path, it's gonna be rough. You're gonna use a lot of energy, and when you come back to the point that you were sheltering or whatever, that day has been done, you know. You did some stuff there. So the next day you might go to the same path, and then you might cut more vines and more trees and more things, and you'll walk and step on that same road, but it'll be easier, you know. It'll be a little easier. Every day is gonna be a little easier because you already did some work there. That's what he's trying to say with connections. He's talking about this on the topic of remembering, studying something, but that applies to anything, especially also with the habits, you know. Changing your life is just a matter of patterns, of repetition of things, and most of them they're unconscious. We don't know that we're repeating those same patterns over and over, and then think about, why is my life like this? It's because of the patterns. It's because of the repetition of things. But if you don't know, it's because you've never paid attention to that. And that's my 10-minute timer of today. That's the video log of the day, 277. Enjoy your day, do your habits, write down the day of the habit that you're on, and just keep on doing it. Only 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, you know, set your timer, but not longer than 10 minutes in the beginning, because you'll use a lot of energy to form that path. Give yourself 5 minutes, maybe, whatever you feel more comfortable, but easy, to the point that you're like, I could do a little more, but don't do a little more. Just tomorrow you'll do it. Sayonara.